Hello and Happy New Year. Great, you showed up. So let's get started. Let's first discuss why the name of the channel is Learn My Language. I think that's the mind shift that I'm looking for. The moment we try to think that we are learning a foreign language, then we never accept the country, accept the culture, accept its nuances. If we plan to spend a significant time in Germany, then we better learn the language as my language. That means my language is German. So that's my focus. And what's the secret sauce? There are like 20,000 different resources, YouTube channels, websites. So why this one? So let's do a small exercise. So I tell you there are three words. So there is a fork, knife, and a plate. And they have different genders in German. The fork is feminine, so it's die Gabel. The plate is masculine, der Teller, and the knife is neutral. That's the reality of German language. It's not going to be easy. But what if I show you this picture? I have a feeling it's much simpler and this picture will stay with you for a long, long time. So that's how I plan to learn and that's how I plan to teach as follow along. The second thing is consistency. So I have made a commitment to myself. So I'm going to learn 20 new words every day for this full year. There will be mainly 10 nouns and 10 other words like adjectives and prepositions, but at least 20 new words. So I said, if I'm learning myself, why don't I serve to others? So 20 new words delivered fresh to you every single day on different channels. So one of them is going to be Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, please follow me. That way you get the images in high resolution. If you're on Twitter, X, I should say, please do that. And if you are not on social media, I should say, great, you should not be on social media. You're wasting your time. Then just follow on the website learnmylanguage.com. On that, there will be a daily blog post, which will not be that visual, but it will have all the details. So it's your taste. Another reason is depth. So the lectures will also have a corresponding blog post. So when I have this daily updates on images, there will be a daily blog post that I plan to release that will have some conversations, some nuances. So that was a promise in my trailer, 3,650 conversations. So each day the blog post will have around 10 conversations, around 10 new nouns, and basically 20 new words. So that way, if you are curious and if you plan to spend more time, you can go into details and you can be sure that the knowledge you are getting is the correct one. Then I plan to focus on contextual usage. So after spending 10 years in Germany and now I'm B2 level certified, I still struggle with these common contextual situations in which either I use Google Translate or I just try to cherry pick the most easiest words and then I'm not as emotional and as expressive, which I want to fix. And that's where every time the conversation will have a new theme. We'll try to switch the theme every week. So that means it will be 52 themes in this entire year. Each theme will have 5 conversations typically. And then we'll go with that. If you also follow along, then this is what I hope. That means within 3 months, you will achieve A2 level. And by end of this year, you will achieve B2 level. And why I'm so sure? Because that's what worked for me. I mean, yes, and I'll say honestly, it will be beyond this. So it will be not just the academic part or the vocabulary part, but feeling comfortable by using conversations on your day-to-day work. That's what I'm optimistic that together we can achieve that. But it's going to be hard. So find a study partner. Today, it's New Year, you're really motivated. You want to change. And maybe you had the same motivation 2 years earlier, 5 years earlier. What happened? Why did you not stick to German? There was no accountability partner. So you will not be able to do it alone. Sorry. That's a fact. Find somebody. You keep both of yourself honest, help each other. There'll be a lot of speaking exercises and listening exercises. So if you do in a group of 2, then you can also exchange ideas with each other. That way you won't miss the speaking part, which obviously is not possible with YouTube lessons. Better, make a community. If there are more people, then obviously there are different perspectives. You can fix a schedule, you can fix targets, you can even go ahead and book examination dates. So you want to take P1 examination end of June, do that today, and I'm sure you'll be able to pass that successfully. You can join a community which is already existing and very active, in which you can find fellow speakers. So just scan the QR code and join this community. Okay, so today is first. It's a holiday, but not a holiday for me. So I still have an obligation to give you 10 new nouns with the correct gender, and that's a list. And see how boring this slide is. Even I don't want to present this slide. So let's switch the rules of the game. So let's see the party. Okay, so you had fun last night and you want to continue having fun. So that's the party. And another word, the fire, the celebration. So again, the colors, so pink for feminine, blue for masculine, and orange for neutral. So I'm using these colors in all these images consistently, so there is a memory effect, so that stays with you for a long time. Okay, and then the Feiertag, the holiday, it's blue in color. It's a visual image. Now you can create your own image, you can create your own style, but you have to invent something unique so that you remember the gender, because it's not always logical. The hangover. Yes, you have blues after drinking too much, so you have the hangover, der Kater. And you really want sleep, so that's der Schlaf. You want to escape from all of this and hope you never have to go to office, so you're looking for der Balloon. You're missing what you drank last night, the beer. Das Bier. And actually what you should be thinking about is coffee, der Coffee. And that coffee will help you remove the fatigue, so die Müdigkeit. And then you will have a joyous start to the new year, die Freude. Okay, that's all for today. And take your time, remember these 10 nouns. And yes, more lessons are coming on your way. So every single day there will be at least a blog post. If I have time, I will also post videos. And help me spread the word. If I get more subscribers, and obviously I'll get more and more motivated to produce good quality content. It takes a lot of effort, so please, you also take the extra mile, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, and have a great new year. Bye-bye.